Hey everyone, welcome back to Binge Watch with Sids. If you thought 2024 had some great fantasy and thriller series, wait till you see what's coming in 2025. We're talking vampires, witches, assassins, and even secret societies that watch over supernatural creatures. Whether you're into mind-bending fantasy worlds or heart-pounding thrillers, this year's lineup is next level. Today, we're breaking down 8 of the most exciting upcoming fantasy and thriller series of 2025, from AMC's mysterious The Talamasca to Marvel's Agatha All Along and beyond. So subscribe to my channel, grab your snacks, settle in, and let's dive straight into the list. Okay. Imagine a secret organization that's been quietly tracking witches, vampires, and other supernatural creatures for centuries.
We watch and we're always there.
That's the Talamasca, AMC's dark new supernatural spy thriller based on Anne Rice's The Vampire Chronicles.
Listen to me. You can't trust them.
The story follows Guy Anatole, a young law student who discovers that he's been under surveillance by this mysterious order since childhood. When he's finally pulled into their world, he uncovers a hidden war brewing beneath London, one filled with magic, betrayal, and strange powers even he doesn't understand. What I love about the Talamasca is its tone. It's moody, sharp, and feels like a supernatural version of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. It's got that eerie mix of fantasy and espionage, and honestly, I think this could become AMC's next obsession-worthy hit. Next up, we've got The Last Frontier, a brutal survival thriller set in the frozen wilds of Alaska.
I've seen what this man is capable of.
This one stars Jason Clarke as U.S. Marshal Frank Remnick, whose quiet, isolated town is thrown into chaos when a prison transport plane crashes nearby.
I need to know what happened up there.
Releasing some of the country's most dangerous convicts into the wilderness. What follows is part mystery, part manhunt, part fight against nature itself. The cinematography looks stunning. Snowstorms, blood trails, and pure tension in every frame. But what really got me hooked is how it blends survival drama with a deep moral dilemma. How far will one man go to protect his people when help isn't coming? If you liked shows like Wind River or True Detective, The Last Frontier feels like it's going to scratch that same gritty, atmospheric itch. Now, for fans of historical thrillers, Nero the Assassin looks like a total powerhouse.
Je suis le meilleur assassin de la Martinique.
Set in 16th century France, it follows a deadly hitman named Nero who's betrayed by his master and forced to flee with his estranged daughter, Perla.
Je m'appelle Nero.
Together, they navigate a world of assassins, royal corruption, and revenge that might just determine the fate of the entire kingdom. Visually, it looks incredible. Candlelit castles, brutal sword fights, and this father-daughter bond that gives the whole story real emotional weight. What's great here is that it's not just about vengeance. It's about redemption, about trying to find humanity in a world drenched in blood. Think Assassin's Creed meets The Witcher, but with a grounded human story at its core. I'm genuinely excited for this one. If you missed the earlier seasons, now's the perfect time to catch up. His Dark Materials returns for its most ambitious chapter yet.
I am gathering the greatest from every world.
Adapting the final book in Philip Pullman's trilogy. The story follows Lyra and Will as they journey through parallel worlds in a desperate attempt to save existence itself from collapsing under the power of the Authority.
The real war is coming.
We've got angels, witches, armored bears, and philosophical ideas that'll blow your mind. I've always loved how His Dark Materials balances epic fantasy with deep emotional storytelling. It's not just another young adult adventure. It's a series that asks real questions about faith, freedom, and destiny. And this final season, it looks like a breathtaking conclusion. Marvel fans, you already know this one's going to be wild.
It's been Agatha all along.
No.
Agatha All Along picks up after the events of WandaVision, following Kathryn Hahn's witchy anti-hero Agatha Harkness as she escapes her magical prison with the help of a mysterious teenager.
She took every little bit of power I had.
Together, they embark on a journey through the Witch's Road, a mystical gauntlet that promises to grant travelers their deepest desires. But, of course, nothing in the Marvel Universe comes easy. The series teases new covens, dangerous secrets, and plenty of that darkly comedic tone that made Agatha so iconic in the first place. If WandaVision was a psychedelic mystery, Agatha All Along looks like a full-blown supernatural adventure with a wicked sense of humor. We're back in New Orleans, and the vampires are hungrier than ever. Season 2 of Interview with the Vampire continues the gothic saga of Louis and Lestat.
Who are you, Louis?
I'm the reticent vampire of the ninth arrondissement, capturing disappointment and regret. Wait, stuck to tape.
Exploring their toxic yet fascinating bond as immortality begins to tear them apart. The series perfectly captures Anne Rice's style: poetic, seductive, and utterly tragic.
We should get every detail right.
I'm listening.
What's brilliant about this adaptation is how human it makes these monsters feel. You're horrified one moment and heartbroken the next. And the performances? Absolutely top tier. If you love dark, atmospheric storytelling with layers of emotion and power struggles, Interview with the Vampire remains one of the best things AMC has ever done. From vampires to cursed keys, Locke Key is a dark fantasy series that mixes family drama with magical horror.
Hey, check it out. We're here.
Welcome to Key House.
I could never get your father to talk about his life here.
After their father's mysterious death, the Locke siblings move into their ancestral home, a mansion filled with supernatural keys that unlock strange powers.
Are you my echo?
But here's the twist. Each key has its own danger, and an ancient demon is hunting them down one by one. It's mysterious, creepy, and surprisingly emotional. The show dives deep into how trauma, grief, and family secrets intertwine with magic. If you love shows like The Haunting of Hill House or Stranger Things, this one hits that perfect balance between heartfelt and haunting. And taking the top spot, Fallen, a romantic fantasy based on Lauren Kate's best-selling novel.
You're stable. No hallucinations, no nightmares.
It follows Lucinda Price, a troubled teenager sent to a mysterious reform school where she meets two impossibly beautiful and secretive boys.
Take your prescribed medication, you can leave.
I'd rather be me than pretend to be something I'm not.
Daniel and Cam. What she doesn't realize is these two aren't ordinary teens. They're fallen angels, locked in an eternal battle of love and destiny that spanned centuries. As Lucinda unravels her past lives, she's forced to choose between salvation and damnation. And trust me, the emotional stakes here are massive. It's dramatic, it's atmospheric, and if you love forbidden romance mixed with celestial fantasy, Fallen might just be your next binge. So that wraps up today's countdown of the most exciting new fantasy and thriller series hitting screens in 2025. From gothic vampires to fallen angels and ancient assassins, it's clear this year has something for every kind of fan. Let me know in the comments which one you're most hyped for, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly breakdowns of the best upcoming movies and shows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.